Assalamualaikum and a very good morning again. Today we are here to learn another new topic to continue our lesson last week, again with me, Teacher Linda, and Teacher Erin behind the scene. Okay, so what you guys need to do today, I just want you to have your textbook, year 5 textbook, because we're still going to continue on our starter unit, lesson 4. Okay, you can just refer in your textbook page 4. All right, we're going to cover this topic today. Okay, so how are you, everyone? I really hope you guys are doing fine at home. So just enjoy yourself with our PdPr and let's enjoy today's virtual class. Okay, all right, let's start. Okay, kids, before we proceed with our lesson today, let me tell you what is our aim. What is the aim for today's lesson? Okay, pupils will be able to use the verbs be and introduce people. Okay, means that by the end of this lesson today, I really hope, I really need you can use the verbs be and you can introduce people using what we're going to learn later. Okay, before we go further, let's see what are the main topic, the subtopic for today's lesson. Okay, number 1, the subject pronouns. Okay, number 2, types of subject pronouns. Number 3, possessive adjective. And later you will have your quiz to test your understanding. Alright? Okay, my dearest, here are the subject pronouns that I will introduce to you. Basically, this is all in your knowledge. I'm sure you guys are very familiar with this, but we just need some revision on it. Okay, the subject pronouns. Okay, it contains of I, you, they, we, he, she, it. Okay, it can be singular or also plural. Here I show you I, you, they, we, he, she, it. Okay, some are plural and some are singular. Okay, it's very easy. So this is the subject pronouns, very basic. Okay, next. Okay, so now refer to the slides here. Okay, this is our main topic today, affirmative and negative subject pronouns. Okay, we have divided the table into 3 so that it can is good and it's easy for you to see. Okay, I've divided into subject pronouns, verbs to be, which is the affirmative, okay, and then verbs to be, the negative forms. So let's see the first part, the subject pronouns, the one that I mentioned before. Okay, here I, you, they, we, he, she, it. Okay, can you see that? I is always the special one, the subject pronouns that's very special. It's always there alone, I. And then you, they, we here, you, they, we here are considered as the plural subject pronouns, and then he, she, it, the singular subject pronouns. Okay, let's see the verbs to be, the affirmative. Okay, definitely you will use am. I am. I am. Okay, that's basic, you should know. Okay, and then for the plural forms of plural subject pronouns, you use are. Okay, you are, they are, we are. Okay, so you should remember that verbs to be, the affirmative for plural subject pronouns will be are. Okay, means ramai are. Ramai-ramai are, kalau seorang is. I always tell you that before. Okay, so please remember that. Okay, next we move to the singular subject pronouns. He, she, it. We use is. Very easy. So teacher dah tahu dah. Yes, I know. You already know this. You know about this. You are Some of you are very good in this, but we just do some revision so that you will never forget about these easy things. Okay, so what about the negative one? Verbs to be, negative form. Just now is affirmative, right? So now we move to the negative form. If I, you use am for affirmative, and the negative one, you just add not. I am not. I am not. Remember, the am is just for I. Okay, now we move to the plural form. You, they, we are for the affirmative, and the for negative will be aren't. That's the short form for are not. So you aren't, or you are not, they are not, we are not. You can choose whether to use aren't or are not. Okay, all right, now let's see the singular one. Okay, singular he, she, it is for affirmative, and for the negative one will be he, she, it isn't or is not. He isn't, she is not, it isn't, it is not. Okay, it's up to you to use whether isn't or is not. That to show the negative forms of verbs to be. Okay, it's very easy. Okay, you can always repeat my explanation if you can't see that clearly. Okay, next. Okay, let's see the slide. To make it clearer to you, we provide you with some examples of sentence, how to use the affirmative and negative verbs to be just now. Okay, this is Janice. She is from Brazil. Can you see that the subject here is Janice, and Janice is singular subject pronouns. So when it's singular, we will use is. Okay, this is Janice. She is from Brazil because singular subject. Okay, next. This is Carlos. He is not from Italy. He is from Mexico. Okay, he is not from Italy. That is the verbs to be, negative forms, not. And he is from Mexico is the affirmative for the verbs to be, that is to show that Carlos is from Mexico. Okay, so you see there, that's the here is the examples for singular subject pronouns. Okay, all right, next. Okay, now let's see the second part of the lesson, types of subject pronouns. Okay, my dearest, here I will explain further on the types of subject pronouns. Okay, just now I've mentioned before about the singular and plural subject pronouns. Okay, here will be the reference to it. Okay, okay, first look at the slides. Okay, subject pronouns. Okay, here I, you, they, we, he, she, it. Okay, again, there are some of singular subject pronouns and some are plural subject pronouns. Okay, what are the references to it? Okay, we see. Okay, I, you definitely is a actually this is a very special subject pronouns. Is sometimes you can be plural, you can be singular. Okay, so now let's focus on the one on those under the subjects pronouns table. Okay, they, for example, Janice and Carlos, two person, so it considered as plural. Okay, the girls are plural. Tables, cats. Okay, non-human things like tables, chairs, those are also considered as subject pronouns, but non-living, non-human things. Okay, we, Janice and I, we included you. Okay, when you use we means you are in the story. Janice and I, Remy and I, Carlos, Kelly and I. See, all included you. I mean ourselves. Okay, myself. Okay, and please remember, put I at the end of the subjects. Mean Janice and I, Remy and I. You never use I and Remy, I and Janice. That's as wrong. Okay, please never do that mistakes. Okay, so he, what about he? He is the singular from a, for boy, for male. Okay, my brother, my father, the boy, all singular. Okay, one brother, father, one father, and the boy. There's a boy there, one. Okay, so that is singular. Okay, what about she? She for a girl or a female. Okay, my sister, my mother, the girl. It's all singular. One sister, one mother, and a girl, one girl. Okay, so you use she. Alright, next. What about it? It is normally for non-human things like the cat, the desk. Okay, for animals, for things. And it is singular. Okay, remember that. Okay, kids, now to test whether you understand or not, let's try to do this. Okay, you look at the picture on the slide. Okay, first, to answer this kind of question, you should identify the subject. Okay, so here, what is the subject? Is it plural? Is it singular? Okay, let's see. The picture of zebra. Is zebra or zebras? Okay, definitely is a zebras because more than one zebra. So you know, bear in mind it's plural. Okay, more than one. Lebih daripada satu. Jadi plural. Okay, so look at the sentence. Zebras, animals. Okay, what's the answer? Can you use is? Definitely no, because it's plural. So we use are. Zebras are animals. Right? Easy. Next. Okay, now, second example. Let's try this. Look at the subject first. What is the subject here? Oxford. Yes, Oxford is the subject. Okay, now you should know whether Oxford is singular or plural. Definitely, clearly, Oxford is only one. So, it's a singular subject pronouns. Okay, now, in Mexico. Is Oxford in Mexico? No, Oxford is not in Mexico. So, how to answer this? You already know that Oxford is singular. Definitely you cannot use are. What should you use? You should use is. But now, this is negative forms, not affirmative, because Oxford is not in Mexico. So, the answer will be Oxford is not in Mexico. Or Oxford isn't in Mexico. Easy, right? Now, I hope you really understand. Okay, now we reach to the third segment of this lesson today. Possessive adjective. Let's see what's inside. Okay, now refer to the slide here. Okay, what are possessive adjective? Okay, what are possessive adjectives? Okay, again, we've already divided the table into three parts so that you can refer to it easily. Okay, let's check one by one. First, it's subject pronouns. Okay, subject pronouns, and then possessive adjectives, and the third one is nouns. Okay, okay, let's check the subject's pronoun. It's normal, as I mentioned before. I, you, they, we, he, she, it. Some of it are singular and some of it are plural. Okay, so what is possessive adjective? Okay, that's the additional here. Okay, you look at the first one. I means myself, I. So when you want to show something that belong to you, you will use my. Okay, for example, my book. Okay, so this is my book. Okay, that is my there is possessive adjective to show the belongings, something that belongs to somebody. Okay, next, you. Okay, to show something that it's yours means you use your. Okay, this is your book. This is your books. Okay, means the the book is belongs to you. Okay, next. They. They means their, to show that this is belong to them. Their, okay, their their schools, their boxes, their bags. Okay, okay. Next, we, our, means if you want to use we, definitely you are in the story. Our mean our, like in bahasa Melayu, like kita. Okay, kita. Okay, what about he? When you use he, the possessive adjective for he will be his. Okay, his ball, his mother, his sister. Okay, for male. Okay, what about she? When she, you will replace it with her. Her book, her things, her schools, her family. Okay, belong to that particular female. Okay, next is it. What about it? When it's come to it, we refer to non-human. Okay, non-human things like cat, like animals, things. Okay, so it's, we use it's food, it's um its shelf. Okay, so next, what about nouns? Okay, normally we use possessive adjective before the nouns. Okay, for example of the nouns is, okay, living things and non-living things. Okay, for the living things, definitely the humans like parents, pet, brother, friends, the examples. Non-living things will be things. Okay, car, house, books, hobbies. All right, so let's look at the example so that you can see it clearer. Okay, kids, so now let's look at the examples here. Okay, first, this sentence. This is friend Janice. Parents are teachers. Okay, I repeat. This is friend Janice. Parents are teachers. Okay, what will be the answer? Okay, so this one you need uh, to give the possessive adjective, the one that I explained before. Okay, so this is my friend Janice. Her parents are teachers. Why we use her? Because Janice is a girl. She's a girl. So for girl, the possessive adjective will be her. Okay, so this is my friend, to show you that Janice is my friend. Okay, her parents are teachers, to show that the parents belong to Janice. Easy, right? Okay, let's look at the next examples. Okay, here's the second examples. House is next to house. Okay, what would be the possessive adjective here? Again, I repeat the sentence. House is next to house. Okay, the answer will be our house is next to their house. Okay, this sentence to show you that our house, rumah kami. Kami, our means you included in the story, means our is kami. Okay, termasuklah saya. So our house is next to their house. Their is mereka. To show that rumah kami terletak bersebelahan dengan rumah mereka. Okay, our and their here are the possessive adjectives. Okay, our house is next to their house. Okay, easy, right? Okay, let's see. So, you still with Teacher Linda? I hope so. You should watch the video from starting until the end of the video. Then only you can understand the lesson. Bear that in mind. Okay, so now that's all for today. I think only that I need to explain it to you today. Okay, you should remember, you should understand the subjects pronouns for the affirmatives and negatives forms, the verbs to be, what to use, what to identify, and then we move to the possessive adjective to show something belongs to someone, like my, her, his, ours, their. Okay, those things are already covered and briefly explained to you. if you think you can't understand that by just watching it once, you can always repeat these videos and try to understand. I've already simplified the lesson for you. If you still can't understand that, you can always ask me or teacher Erin. Okay, so now what you need to do is answer the quiz. Okay, I've already give you the link in the group, in your group WhatsApp, and submit as your marks. Okay, I want to know your marks so that I'll know that you understand my lesson or not. Okay, my dear. Till then, I think we will see you again next week with another topic. And just enjoy your lesson, answer your quiz. See you, take care, and also happy Chinese New Year, happy public holidays, my kids. Sign off, Teacher Linda. Bye.